What is up, guys? Jake WX here, coming with another video, and this is your February forecast for the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. Some of the key points we're going to be discussing is a warm start to the month. That's going to be likely. Possible East Coast snowstorm for the 8th through 12th. We're going to get a little cool down, and we're going to meet up with the moisture, which is possible. I wouldn't say it's likely, but it's definitely possible. And then a thing that's showing up on models today, possible polar vortex split mid-month. Let's get into it. So this is what your height anomalies are going to be looking like for probably the first 7 to 10 days of February, where you're going to have this negative PNA pattern, with you're going to have cold in the west and warmth in the east, as you can see. This is honestly pretty expected, as we had a very cold January and we knew that there was going to be some type of heating to come. All right, this is I think that, yeah, there. So this is temperatures for Monday, next Monday. So February 3rd, and you can see there's possible 60-degree temperatures in DC, Baltimore, New York, and Boston, not as hot, and then they're on 50, just like Philadelphia. But this should show you how it's going to get warm for a couple days, possibly a small torch, but it's not going to be like 70s, 80s, but it could get some 70s in Baltimore and DC. Okay, so this is the total QPF from the National Blend of Models till February 5th. And most of this is rain, except maybe the Lehigh Valley, Hudson Valley. That will probably be freezing rain and possible snow, and some of Boston. But I wanted to say this is gonna really help our drought, especially for areas for this area around the Delmarva, mainly southern New Jersey, which really needs the rain. That will definitely help their drought get better for the start of February. Now, this is the NWS weeks 3 to 4 outlook. I'm going to say right now, this is way too warm. I don't think it's going to be that warm. I would say equal chances. It might, the first 10, I think the main heat is actually going to be before the 8th, as it says right there. And I think after the 15th, we might get into more of like an average to possibly even colder pattern if we can get the polar vortex to split. So that's something we're going to have to watch here. And then the precip does look great. We're going to get a lot of precip this month. We're going to get a lot of rain. We're going to get a couple events where we're going to have probably mixed events. And when we have snow, we're probably going to get sleet and freezing rain with it, just because we're probably not going to have sustained cold for that event, just the more north you go. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with these events. Here's the MJO forecast from the GFS and the Euro. But the Euro, this goes to 2/13. This goes to March 1st. So this is way later. Now, this isn't perfect. See, the GEFS basically goes through all the phases, and this would looks like it would probably go back in. So this is a little weird. It tries to go into phase 7, then to phase 6. This wouldn't be the best for snow, but it's not horrible. It's not going to be torch, which phases like 3 and 4, in which we're going to be in now. This is the Euro ensemble, or the Euro ensemble one. So you can see that it goes into neutral for a while until March 1st. So that would be good chances for us. That wouldn't be a bad scenario, but this definitely isn't perfect. This isn't perfect for winter weather, especially west of the Appalachians. But it's definitely not it's not a horrible look. So we're just gonna have to see what happens with this, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Now, this is what I want to talk about. The possible polar vortex split shown on both the Euro and GFS and their ensembles, which makes me pretty confident. But I'm not fully confident because I didn't really see this coming up till about, I saw 2 days ago as a possibility, but today it really started going on the models. But you can actually probably see it. You can see it splits from the top because there's two parts of the polar vortex. It splits from the top part and goes to the bottom. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Um, you can see on the GFS too, which is really interesting to see that they both agree. As you can see, it splits right there. Yeah, I mean, if this can happen, this will definitely increase the chances for cold later in the month and possibly snow because you want to be right outside the core of it. Because if we're in the core, it's gonna be, it will basically just push everything south, and we're gonna get suppression. Here's the latest GEFS and EPS and symbols from today. Decent 2 to 6 inch means from or 2 to 4 inch means and like 3 to 6, which isn't a bad look. I mean, a couple of days ago we had nothing. Models weren't really picking up any threats, so this is definitely an improvement. And it's not bad for snow. So you can see 3, 3. So it's not bad. These are decent ensembles, especially this far out, and we don't know when a really big storm threat is going to be. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'll be updating on my X what the ensembles say, and yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I want to talk about, and not a lot of people are talking about this, but there is a possibility for a small winter event, for the Mid Atlantic areas, next. What is that? Next Wednesday. As you can see, the Euro AI has been on this spot for a while. So this is our 150. It shows a light snow event. It would probably be like coding to 3, and it shows the upper air temps below 0. So this would be good. You would be able to get snow from that. I'll keep watching that. It's going to be interesting. And here's the big thing I want to talk about. The possible East Coast snowstorm for from the 8th through the 12th. There's a possible chance of East Coast snowstorm when that a little bit of cold air comes in and we get enough moisture. This is just not a forecast. This is an example from today. This is the Euro showing some pretty heavy snow for New York, Philly, even Baltimore, and definitely Boston. A possible scenario. So we'll keep watching that, and I'll probably make a post this weekend. And peace.